What is up, everybody? TgtRick here. It is 3 o'clock in the morning, and I just got done doing my Mega Man live stream, Mega Man 7. If you guys tuned in for that, thank you. And I figured, what better time than to film my latest pickups video, right? Because I've been meaning to film it for a couple days now, and I haven't gotten around to it because I'm lazy, apparently. But without further ado, we got some good pickups this time. We got over 20 games, yeah, let's get on with it, shall we? All right, so starting things off in no particular order. There are some good ones in here. There are some random ones. I'm going to grab out what I did not get in the lot. I will say that first. So I'm moving these. I should have done this beforehand. All right. So everything I'm about to show you, folks, came in one lot. Wow, I look tired as hell. All right, continuing on. Like I said, no particular order. You guys do know I'm trying to go for full Xbox set. You can kind of see it behind me. I did have somebody ask me the other day what those boxes up there were on top of the little lockers. Those are actually other video games. I am legitimately out of room, guys, and yet I am buying more. I might have a problem. All right, let's get on with it, shall we? First off, we got... I didn't know this was even a game, but Big Ideas, VeggieTales, Larry Boy, and the Bad Apple for PS2. Yes, indeed we did. We got Gran Turismo 3 for the PS2, greatest hits. I'm going to try not to get these too reflective-y. Reflective-y? That's not a word. Next up, we got Ratchet Deadlock, which is actually Ratchet and Clank 4, technically, or Ratchet, yeah, I believe so. Anyway, this is the one I have the Japanese version of. If you guys saw my top 10 pickups of 2017, this is the English version to that Japanese version, which is kind of cool to have both versions now. All right, moving on. Let me make sure this is the right one. It's not. Okay, so we got two of these. This first one is going to be in a Call of Duty 3 case, but it's actually Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1 in there. With the actual Call of Duty 3 manual. So that one was kind of a weird mix-up, but whatever, it's all good. Next up, we got Cabela's Trophy Bucks, because everybody needs that in their collection. Actually, I've never actually really played a Cabela's game on a console. I've always played them in, like, arcades or whatever, or random bars or stuff. Next up, we got Phantasy Star Universe. Kind of excited about getting this one. I haven't played this game, so I'm definitely looking forward to popping this in. I do like the Phantasy Star games. I've been a fan of them since the Sega. So it's cool to get the PlayStation Universe one of this. And if I remember right, they actually they re-released this on the PlayStation 4 not that long ago. So stoked to have the original version of that. All right, like I said, some of these aren't that. Some of these are pretty lackluster. We got Real Fishing 3 because everybody needs that in the collection. Guitar Hero Aerosmith, Loving an Elevator, The Ant Bully because that's a game that we need. But no, I didn't have... most of these games I didn't actually have, so it's nice to get them. Even if they are just kind of filler games, it is nice to have them in my collection. Alright, next up, these, I don't try to get games without cases, but these were in the lot too, and I didn't know about it until after the fact. I'm not saying I wouldn't have taken them anyway, but we got SpongeBob Revenge of the Flying Dutchman for the PS2. Anyway, we got Ace Combat for the PS2. We got Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire for the PS2. We have MLB The Show 2007 for PS2. All these are going to be PS2 games, by the way. I don't have to keep saying PS2, I guess. Madden 2003. NCAA Football 2003. Jurassic The Hunted. I'm not sure what this game actually is. I'm going to pop this in and try it. So I like Jurassic games by Activision, so it might be pretty fun. For the PS2, obviously. We got MX Unleashed. I didn't have this. I actually have the case, but not a game, so that's nice to get that for the PS2. We got Finding Nemo. I found him. I found him with Dory on the front as well. And then last of the loose games, we have Soccer 2002 World Tour for the PlayStation 2. Next up, this was thrown in. The guy said he didn't know if it worked or not. It is Seen Better Days. That is for sure. It's all scratched and whatnot. I got to find my charger. If it works, that's kind of cool. We got a little blue, sky blue. It rattles. Hear it? No? Anyway, it rattles. That's probably not a good sign. Anyway, Sky Blue SP, so that's kind of cool to have. All right, we still got more, guys. Are you with us? We're halfway through, potentially. I believe so, yes. All right, next up, we got Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban for the PS2. A lot of movie games in here, which is okay. I'm okay with. Let's see. Here's the actual, and I got an actual Call of Duty 3 with the actual game in it this time. Yes, I had to double check. Didn't look like it was upside down. But yeah, so we got that. That's what I was talking about earlier. We got Scooby-Doo Nights of 100 Frights. I just picked this up on the Xbox not that long ago, so it's kind of cool to have both versions of it. Next up, we got Shadow the Hedgehog Greatest Hits. Actually, a very fun game in my opinion, and one that needs to be re-explored. We need another Shadow the Hedgehog game. I liked it. Next up, I was kind of excited about this one. This is actually a good pickup, too. One, it had a memory card in it, which is always cool, but it's Battlefield 2. Now, the best thing about this is you probably just saw it because I spoiled it, but it came with Battlefield 2, but it also has Battlefield 1 in there, right? 2-for. It's a 2-for. That's always a nice little surprise, especially the Battlefield series. I didn't have any of those for the PlayStation. I don't know why. This one I don't remember what it is. Just a blank case. Oh, of course, it's Resident Evil 4. I mean, I can't have enough of those games. Resident Evil 4, great game though. Really, really good game. All right, so the last of the lot. Actually, some pretty decent games in here. Well, actually, a lot of them were. But we got ATV Off-Road Fury 3 Greatest Hits. I had this, but I needed an upgrade on my case and disc, and this disc is in pristine condition. Next up, we got a generic blockbuster rental game, and I don't remember what one this is. This is actually Tak and the Power of Juju. Actually, a fun game. I played on the GameCube a long time ago. Not too bad of a game. Next up, we got Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition for the PS2. That case has seen better days. That just another game. Next, we got Rock Band for the PS2, which I have absolutely no instruments for Rock Band unless the guitar will work from Guitar Hero. All right, and then the last three from this lot, which I was actually excited to get, besides, well, actually, I'm excited to get all of them, really. But these were the three that really caught my eye, besides Battlefront 2. And the first one is Simpsons Hit and Run. I did not have this. It's a greatest hits version. That's okay. But I absolutely love this game. I'm surprised I did not have that in my collection. I don't know how I didn't. Next up is Maximo Ghost to Glory. I know I just mispronounced it. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it is Maximo. I think it is Maximo. The case has some writing on it, as you guys can see, and it's seen better days. But thankfully, that is actually just the case and not the insert. So I can just switch it to a different case and it'll be fine, good to go. Which I probably will end up doing. There is no manual to it, but that's okay. The disc is in pristine condition as well. But I've actually been looking at this game at conventions and just kind of passing on it. There's a little more than what I wanted to pay. At least last time I saw it at a convention was a year ago. I didn't see it at Portland Retro this year, and I didn't see it, or last year technically, and I didn't see it at the swap meet either. But I really wasn't looking. But anyway, glad to get that. And then last but not least, Kingdom Hearts 1 OG Edition. So it's not the greatest hits, which is nice. I know in a video before I said I got Kingdom Hearts 1, but it's actually Kingdom Hearts 2 because I'm an idiot and I apparently don't proofread things or look at things when I'm showing them to you. The disc does have some writing on it, but that's okay. We can get that off. But I was really excited to actually get a black label copy of Kingdom Hearts 1. I have not played Kingdom Hearts 1. I know, blasphemy, right? I've played 2, haven't beaten it, but with the hope of 3 coming out sometime in my life, I will definitely be getting into that. So that's it. All right, these next ones I actually found out hunting in the wild, which I haven't done for a while, and it was kind of nice to find some decent games. And you guys know I'm trying to do Xbox collection, so I grabbed what I didn't have. Anyway, I got Full Spectrum Warrior 10 hammers for the PS. Jeez Louise, for the Xbox. It's 3 in the morning, guys. I apologize. Let's see. Next, I got Limited Edition Mech Assault 2 Lone Wolf, a nice little holographic case and 2-disc game. I have no clue what this game's about. I mean, I do. You can kind of guess it's a mech game, and it looks pretty fun. I definitely will try this out actually. And it includes a demo of Forza Motorsport 1. So there's that. Oh, and featuring music from Korn and Papa Roach. How can you go wrong with that? You can't go wrong with Korn and Papa Roach. Wood is freaking out somewhere if he's watching this. He loves Papa Roach. Next up, I found actually a PS1 game out in the wild, which is kind of rare nowadays for me anyway, at least in my area. I live in the Northwest. There's a lot of game hunters in the Northwest. It's tough to find stuff unless you go early or unless you're lucky. But I grabbed Missile Command for the PS1. I didn't have it. I don't know why I didn't have it. I have it for the Atari. But yeah, I got it for the PlayStation 1. That was nice. Got that for $1. This next game, I was very surprised to see out in the wild, and I was very surprised to find out that actually going for a lot of money nowadays, which is stupid, at least on eBay. When I looked, I didn't look undersold. I should have looked undersold listings, but I looked at what was listed, and at the time of this video, there was only 3, and they were from overseas sellers. But anyway, without further ado, that is Tales of Monkey Island for the PC. Tall Tale and LucasArts game with the manual, and game looks absolutely pristine in there. You know me, I don't try to collect PC games too often, usually big box games, but I couldn't pass this up for $1. This is a great game, great freaking game. All right, you hanging with me, guys? We got like a couple more. Math, 3 in the morning. So next up on PlayStation, I got Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. I'm missing the book for this. If you guys have a book for it, let me know. Comment down below, and we can work something out. Next up, Shadow Man for the PlayStation 1. Love this game. Been looking for it. Actually, I haven't been looking really hard, but been hoping to come across it, is what I should say. And finally did, so grab that. Stoked to have that in my collection. Then last but not least, for the PlayStation 1 games, I got Hexen, or Huxen, by Raven Software and ID. This is a game that I've been wanting for a while, actually. I wanted it when it first came out. I'm trying to get a glare off of that. I wanted it when it first came out. But if I remember right, I wasn't allowed to play it. Yeah, I know, right? Crazy. No, actually, my parents didn't buy me this game. I wanted it when I was a kid. Or youngin, I should say. But it is rated M, so I wasn't old enough to buy it on my own. But now I got it. So, ha! Take that, parents. In pristine condition. I am excited to actually pop this in and play it. Definitely probably going to play this right after this video, even though it's 3 in the morning. Who cares? Sleep. Nobody needs sleep. And last but not least, some PlayStation 3 games. A lot of PlayStation games in this. A lot of them. First up, we got Call of Duty Black Ops. I did not have this one. I thought I actually did, but I don't. So it's kind of cool to add that to my PlayStation 3 collection. I do have a growing collection of that, surprisingly. Next up, I got Binary Domain. This was a free-to-play, or not free-to-play, but this was given away on the PlayStation Plus a while back, and I fell in love with it. And by a while back, I mean years ago, and I fell in love with the game. But I had to delete it because, you know, the PlayStation 3, it can only hold so much games. So having it in disc form is very nice, and actually kind of excited about that. Next up is a game I hadn't seen, and so I picked it up. It's called Eat Lead. Yeah, so there is that. I'm assuming it's going to be a very, looks like there's zombies and all kinds of stuff. Looks like it might be a type of, like a Duke Nukem Doom type of game. But who knows, it's fun. The PlayStation 3 had a lot of good shooters, especially in the early days. There was a lot of good games that people got overlooked, and games got overlooked. Maybe I'll do a best of PS3 games, in my opinion, later on. Anyway, last but not least for this video's running long, I apologize. But last but not least is, and I'm going to mispronounce it, is Ganja, Days of the Blade, or Ganja, it's not, definitely not Ganja. I think it's Jinjai, Days of the Blade. Been looking for this game for a while, and a friend of mine on Facebook sell sites. These actually these PS3 games came from Retro Universe on Facebook. Check them out. Great group of guys, great group of sellers, and they do a phenomenal job. I've never been ripped off on there, which is awesome. I have on other sites. This site I haven't, and everybody's very knowledgeable, very friendly. So check it out, Retro Universe. Let's put in Retro Universe. I think it's like Retro Universe buy, sell, and trade, or something like that. But if you just put in Retro Universe, you'll find it. How many times can I say Retro Universe in one video? We'll find out. Retro Universe. I think that was 6. Don't quote me. But yeah, grab this. Last game I got it. I actually got these for a very good price. Cool dude I know, Michael. Heads up to him. Shout out to that guy. And oh, last but not least, I forgot about this game because I just got this one today. But I got Greatest Hits Daxter for the PlayStation Portable. I like the little PSP games. I do like the PSP. It's a great console, great system. But I love the little, and it's not for resale either, which is kind of cool. But I love the little cardboard cases that these came in. These are super cool. You don't usually see them in cardboard cases too often. At least I don't. So I like to collect these when I can see them. And cue awkward cut, because apparently I'm just going to exclude some games from this. And I've actually had this for a while, and I forgot to show it in my last Pickups video too. So I can't exclude it from this one. But I was finally able, for a good price too, to find the Metroid variant cartridge, the yellow one with manual. Now, if you guys don't know what the other one looks like, it actually looks like this. This is the original Metroid. This is the Greatest Hits one. As you guys can see, a huge difference in label and art. Absolutely nothing different in the game. Nothing whatsoever different in the game. But as a retro game collector, I've been looking for this one. I've been looking for it for a while, and I finally found it for a decent price with the manual nonetheless. So it was nice to be able to add the yellow variant Metroid to the collection. Hey folks, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it went on a little long. I don't know if I put up videos underneath this time or not. I don't know if that's going to be something we continue doing. If I did, let me know if you liked it. If I didn't, then let me know if you would like me to do that in my next pickup video. Hit that like and subscribe button. And folks, if you made it this far in the video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Why not? I do all kinds of fun stuff on here. I will catch you guys later.